Welcome to Crafting with Jimmy. We're here today doing another craft video. Today I have chosen to do a window art using the old windows from an old building. The first one I'm going to start out with is a brown window that came out of an old school building. So what you need to do, you can do several different projects on this. You can do a fabric scene, or you can paint on it. What I have chosen today is a floor mat that I found. I cut it down to size, so all you do is insert it within the window, place it, make sure that it's in there correctly, then start taping. This is a very simple, inexpensive, you can find windows just about anywhere you want to go. And they're real popular for wall hanging. So get you a piece of tape and just go along the edge to make sure that you've contacted the whatever you're putting in there. Then go back and get on the other side. Do the same thing, overlap it to where you can make it very airtight and make sure that it holds. I'm using regular masking tape. You can use packaging tape, or you can use a hot glue gun. I don't like the hot glue gun because sometimes the glue will come loose. So I'm doing the same thing at the top. All you have to do is tape it in, make sure it's contacted, and tape again. This is one of the very few crafts that I have not got the old glue gun. So I'm going to lay the tape over there. I'm going to get a white board, and I'm going to lay the board here and cut it to size that I need for the back. So I'm going to curl across here and cut the board. And as I said, this is a very easy craft project. So I'm going to put that there, and now we're going to do some more taping. Fasten the back together. Once you get it taped, then you can put a wire on it if you want to hang it, or if you want to put it on an easel, you can set it on an easel or hang it, set it in the floor, any way that you want to do it. But they're really, really neat hanging in your den or your living room. And there's a big thing that's going right now. Window art is really, we do a lot of yard art, but the window art is something that you can do for the inside. Cut another little piece right here for the end, because the board wasn't hardly large enough. But you know, that's crafting. You always have to add a little bit or take a little bit away to make it look right. So I have just got a small piece that we're going to install right here to finish covering that up. And as I said, I'm using the painter's tape because it's easier to control than the plastic tape. Doing a neat job. So that's all we need. And now we have window art. So that's the finished one of that one. So I'm going to lay it aside. And the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to use the old kitchen window It's an old white window. So I'm going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to lay it face down. And what I've done for it, I have done a quilt block, okay? You measure and do a board, and then you can do a quilt or you can do a fabric seam, whatever you do. So all you do is lay that. Once you tape it on your board, I have taped it on the board. Once you've taped it on the board, then you do the same procedure that you did before. So tape, make sure that all sides are taped good. Once you do that, then you have another window. It shows you two different ways that you can do, or you can create, you can put a mirror in here, you can do if you're good at painting, you can do painting on the windows, but window art is really a good way to display an old window that came out of one of your old houses that you lived in years ago, or a school building. This one came out of an old rent house, so you can find those windows, and most windows are like quilts. They have a history. Crafting is all about doing what you like to do. Hope you enjoyed our session, and happy crafting.